Welcome to video Open Heaven Devotional. Open Heaven Devotional is written by our Father and the Lord Pastor E.A. Adeboye of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Today being Wednesday the 29th of November 2023, our theme for today is Transfer of Anointing Part 1. We'll be memorizing the book of Deuteronomy chapter 34 and verse 9. I read, "And Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands upon him, and the children of Israel hearkening unto him, and did as the Lord commanded Moses." Our Bible reading for today is taken from Numbers chapter 27, verse 18 to 23. I read, "And the Lord said unto Moses, Take thee Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay hands upon him, and set him before Eleazar the prophet, and before all the congregation, and give him a charge in their sight. And thou shalt put some of thy honor upon him, that all the congregation of the children of Israel may be obedient. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, and shall ask counsel for him after the judgment of Urim before the Lord. At his word shall they go out, at his word they shall come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, even all the congregation." And Moses did as the Lord commanded him, and he took Joshua and set him before Eleazar the priest and before all the congregation, and he laid his hands upon him and gave him a charge as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses. The message: anointing, just like electricity, obeys certain natural laws and can be transferred by way of conduction. Transfer of anointing by conduction is when the anointed fellow has physical contact with the person who needs the anointing. This can be through a handshake or laying on of hands. For example, in Acts 3 verse 1 to 8, the lame man at the beautiful gate didn't walk until Peter grabbed him. The anointing flowed through Peter's hand and into the lame man's hand. Jesus said in Mark 16:18, "They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover." Jesus was saying that when we lay hands on the sick, the anointing in us will be transferred to them, and the sickness will be gone. Sometimes it may even be unintentional. For instance, the moment you step on a naked wire, knowingly or unknowingly, the electricity running through it will run through you too. Similarly, sometimes anointing can be transferred by conduction without both parties even trying to initiate the transfer. For example, in 2 Kings 13, 20 to 21, when the dead man's body accidentally fell into the grave of Elisha, the fellow came back to life. A few years ago, I was abroad and decided to go shopping in a bookshop. A man came into the bookshop and made a joke about the large number of books I was buying. He stretched his hands to shake me, and I shook him without trying to transfer anointing to him. Suddenly he shouted, "Who are you?" Because the back pain he had been suffering for many years suddenly disappeared as I shook his hand. That is transfer of anointing by conduction. Beloved, whenever you have the opportunity to shake hands with the anointed fellow, or have them lay hands on you, don't take it for granted. Your life can change just by that simple contact. This is not to say that you should go around trying to shake every man or woman of God you see by force. Be respectful and decent about it, because the same anointing that heals can kill also if grieved. A key point: never take for granted a handshake or laying on of hands by anointed vessel of God. Thank you for watching video Open Heaven Devotional, brought to you by Heaven at Last-Godgift. God bless you and do have a wonderful day. Bye.